Please put your hands together for Mr. V.A. Pire! Oh yes, welcome back to V.A. Pire Show. It's great to see you all here. Yes, as you can see, I am sitting on the floor. Yes, our studio is a little more bare than usual because, well, as they say, legal matters are not cheap. Yes, so just in case collected his fee, and it turns out we are a little light, so anyways, I know what they say, if you're a lawyer, you can get away with anything, but anyways, yes, alright, our first guest star for today is none other than quite a special guest star we just saw recently, but some things have changed, and that is, of course, the Viking captain himself, Captain Buckler. Yes, welcome to the show, Captain Buckler. Oh yes, thanks for having me, Mr. Pire. It is quite nice to be here now that we have at last gotten our project out. Yes, it's been a while coming, yes. Tell us about sort of the process of this project. Yes, that it has been a long time since it has been announced, and then, of course, since the original trilogy and everything. So tell us a little bit about this. So basically, took quite a while to make this one. Yes, we did our original trilogy back in, I think it ended in 2013 when it came out, so 2014 perhaps, but it had been a long time coming, and over 10 years since we had last been on the air and had a project such as this. And we figured it is about time. So, yes, funny thing about it is that back in the day, our movie used to be the longest thing on this production company, yes. But now we have made one of the longest movie-type videos in quite a while. So that feels pretty good. Yes, we came back swinging. We wanted to go all out with this one. We want to sort of, have a fresh start, as it were. It is, of course, still part of the same continuity and everything like that, but you don't need to see the other projects in order to find, perhaps some enjoyment or sort of understand the story or anything like that for this one. So we wanted to make sure it was a fresh start, and here we are, definitely a little more seriously taken than the other ones before it. The other ones were sort of a mixture of comedy and drama, but this one, however, it definitely leans more on the drama side of things. Oh yes, so is this the story from the beginning, or has the story sort of evolved over time as it, this project was announced quite a while ago, yes? Yes, I don't remember exactly when it was announced, but it's been a few years, yes, it's been a few years in the making. They kept on pushing it back. We kind of wondered if it would ever happen, really, because it's been such a long time since we made a Viking project. Would anybody really care about the Viking project? But thankfully we went through with it, and yes, it feels very satisfying knowing that we at last got a fourth installment after all these years. We're thinking it would just be a trilogy, but here we are, yes, with another installment. And yes, to answer your question, the story had always been like this. It had always been called War of the Gods, this idea of like Thor needing our help and everything, and of course us getting his hammer, going on this sort of dangerous journey through treacherous lands, and here we are. Yes, we made it on the other side, and yes, we feel very good about it. Oh yes, that is good to hear. That's good to hear. Yes, it is a long time coming, as you said, and it is very satisfying, of course, to see another Viking video. Yes, now that begs the question: do you think there will be another one, a fifth installment, perhaps? We'll have to see what the future holds. As of right now, we don't have anything set in stone. We have some loose ideas that could potentially lead to another story, but we shall see what the future shall bring us. In all, we are pretty satisfied that we made it to a fourth project, and this was, once again, one of the largest projects of the channel, so we're not necessarily, thinking about the next one just yet, because this one took quite a bit of time. But nevertheless, yes, you may see us again in the future. That is good to see, that is good to see. Alright, well, thank you, Mr. Captain Buckler. Do you have anything else to add? No, Mr. Pire, but it's been an honor. Yes, you have kept us afloat for quite a while. We've been, sort of in limbo, as it were, waiting for the next installment of the Viking series, but you always allowed us to come on here and talk about it every now and again, so thank you. Oh, yes, of course, yes, thank you as well. Anyways, alright, well, it was nice having you here, and let's move on to the next guest star, which is, of course, none other than... yes, an illustrious man simply known as Quaid. Yes, welcome to the show, Quaid. It is great to have you back. Yes, thank you, Mr. Pire. It is really nice to be here as well. Yes, so tell us about yourself. What exactly project were you being in, and what is sort of the status of it? Yes, I am in a new project. It's going to be sort of its own standalone thing. It is called Quaid. Yes, that is, of course, me, Quaid. It's about me. And, it's sort of this twisty-turny sort of 80s styled story that will be a lot of fun. We've got a lot of plans written already. We've got the outline all set. We've got, some of the soundtrack figured out. We've got a lot of just various like pieces of it figured out. So yeah, it's gonna be a big project once again. This year, the channel is really focusing on a lot of larger projects, and this will be one of them. Obviously, we just had Vikings, but yeah, they're looking forward to moving forward with with some more of these larger projects. And Quaid is on the list. Well, hopefully we'll have it out this year. We'll see what happens, but yeah, it's going to be a pretty ambitious one. We really want to put our all into it. So, may take some time, but hopefully it'll all work out in the end. Yeah, so it's going to be fun. I'm sort of like this hitman type guy, it's like a very sort of anthology type project, but it actually is taking place outside of the universe. Yeah, just sort of allowing it to be its own thing, which I think is a little refreshing. It just doesn't have to be followed up by anything, doesn't have to fit into any sort of box or whatever, sort of already pre-established lore and everything. It can just be its own thing. That is good to see. Yes, that will be interesting to see. It has been a while since we've seen something new like this. Usually things sort of become sequels or part of, a sort of separate storyline, like all the stupid cinematic universe stuff and of course the anthology stuff. But now we have our own sort of thing. Yes, a new thing. So that is good. I'm excited to see it. Yes, but I gotta ask you, Mr. Pire, if you've got something maybe a little more exciting that you might want to see. Would you like to see my car? Ooh, yes, it sounds quite exciting. Let's go ahead and hit a little bit of that VA Pire on location action. Alright, and here she is. We got this special for the project. Yeah, my own fancy, nice red car. Yep, that's, yeah, we really want to go all out with this one, so we got ourselves a new car. Wow, very impressive, very impressive. Very fast as well, I'm sure. Oh, no doubt, Mr. Pire, no doubt. I mean, I'd probably get a lot of speeding tickets if I wasn't a careful driver. That is good, yes. Now, I've got the question. Speaking of driving, I see what's going on here, Mr. Pire. You want to take this thing out for a test drive? Maybe. Woohoo! Oh yeah, this thing is sweet! Woohoo! I gotta get me one of these things. So Mr. Pire, what do you think? Woo! That was a great interview. Yes, I'm glad that we did it. Glad we did it too, Mr. Pire. Hello folks, Phil the announcer here. If you ever wanted to breathe underwater, well I sure have. Well, you can breathe underwater now with Phil's new underwater breathing techniques. Don't need a suit, don't need any breathing apparatus or anything like that. Just need my book. The simple answer is, hold your breath for as long as you can and swim underwater. Pretty easy, right? But don't worry, there's some more advanced tips in there you're going to want to find out about, so buy the book today. And just know I'm not responsible for anyone that drowns. Call today. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yes, I'm certain nothing bad will happen if you buy Phil's book and use it. Yes, anyways, welcome back to VA Pire Show. It's been an exciting episode, but we're going to wrap it up with one last final guest star. That is, of course, none other than the evil Dr. Hawaii. Yes, welcome to the show, Dr. Hawaii. Thank you, Mr. Pire. It's great having you here in all of your baldness and all of your floweriness. Yes, of course, my two trademarks, being bald and being flowery. Yes, but yeah, so tell us about yourself. What exactly is what is your next project going to be? Of course, they're representing the stupid cinematic universe. Is that correct? That's right, Mr. Pire. I'm one of the greatest characters of all time. Yep. I of course, Dr. Hawaii. I'm the hero for the evil villain known as Lazy Man. I mean, what a terrible guy, right? Yes, very bad indeed. Yes, you of course are not the villain. No, I've tried to destroy the city and stuff and take over and everything and do all sorts of evil things, but who else is going to do that, man? I mean, truly, only a hero would be able to do such things like that. But yeah, so the next project we're working on is a big, one of those big team-up things that nobody cares about with all the heroes and stuff like that. Boring. But yeah, it's gonna be what's next. We see all those freaking jerks and stuff hanging around and doing jerk stuff and whatnot. So I'd recommend skipping it. But actually, my own very creation, Robotron, is gonna be in there. He's not based on anything at all, and you're gonna love him. So see it for Robotron, skip all the scenes with heroes, and just hope that Robotron wins this one or something. That'd be pretty cool, right? So yeah, that's gonna be happening, and we've got a rat kid, that stupid spider themed character. I mean, people don't like spiders. Why would they watch a character that's about spiders and stuff, has spider abilities? That's that seems like poor marketing to me, honestly. I mean, you want to have something cooler than a spider-themed character. What next? You're gonna have somebody that uses like ants or something? You know, I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some more of that. Hopefully some more sequels down the line, maybe some new original characters, which will be more, more stupidity. But hopefully some good villains. I do like. I don't know if you can tell, but I like the villain guys. Like I think the villain label is a little harsh, honestly. I mean, people are too quick to judge, honestly. I mean, like, so what if a person wants to destroy the world? I mean, what do you think they're a bad person for that? No, of course. That sounds like a great person I'd like to meet. But anyways, Dr. Wyatt, do you have anything else to add? Nope. But remember, guys, if you're going bald, just go for it, man. Look at me. I'm looking freaking great, man. I mean, imagine me with hair? No way, man. I wasn't even born with hair. Yes, wise words, wise words. Yes, well, thank you for being on the show, Dr. Hawaii. Yes, my pleasure. I can't wait to be on here many more times. Yeah, don't count. I mean, yeah, yes, yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. We hope you have enjoyed it, and we'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.